I've been looking forward to this story all morning.
Me too.
Yeah.
Cool story.
TerrainHopper, Cory's out there. This company makes terrain vehicles that people who may have some challenges getting out and enjoying the outdoors.
Yeah, they can use them.
How about that, Cory?
Yeah. It's amazing. You're about to meet a guy who, he's the Magellan of all-terrain vehicles. He is opening up the whole world to people, as you say, who may never have had a chance to get to the beach, to hike, to get out and enjoy the great outdoors as we all do. This is his buddy Zach. Zach, take off. Show us what the TerrainHopper looks like. And as Zach swings by, let's meet Todd LeMay. And Todd, first of all, congratulations on a real going thing. I love what you're doing here. Everybody does, I'm sure. You must see an awful lot of smiles when you first meet people and describe what their future might be like. How do you describe what you're doing? What do you tell people?
Well, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get people out, you know, in the woods, on the beach, doing things that they have never been able to do before. And so I grew up about 20 minutes from the beach in Maine, and I, you know, was never able to go on the beach under my own power. And so I wanted to, you know, build something that people could use to get out, go hiking with their friends, go on the beach, and enjoy the things that everybody else can enjoy.
Yeah. Now, as we watch Zach on the move here, we're going to sort of take him back to the bench over here. Now, Zach is, you know, he can walk and so forth. He's just demoing for us. Head on down a little farther, if you would, Zach. But you can set one of these machines up even for people not only who may have only the use of their arms, but may not have the use of any of their body, just perhaps just their head. It's so adaptable. Describe that for us.
Yeah, we can set it up so that, you know, if you have use of your arms, you can drive with it with the hand controls. We can also set it up with a joystick, so you can drive the whole thing, steering, power, everything with a joystick. And if you if you do have the ability to move your head, you can also do a head array, and you know, we can set it up so they can drive with their chin, and we try to make it as adaptive as possible.
And you're not kidding around. You are getting people to the beach. You're getting them to the mountains, to hiking trails that I've seen some of your video. It is so impressive, and not only a lot of smiles, you probably see some tears as well, don't you?
Yes, yes. We've gotten people to the beach. We've been hiking. We've been on South Mountain. We've been at Santan Park. We've been all over the country, and the softest sand, up steep hills, down steep hills, and we have seen, you know, a lot of people, you know, with tears in their eyes because they're doing things that they had never been able to do before. And you know, for me, you know, I had never been on the beach in 40 years under my own power, and once I did that, it was very liberating. It was exhilarating.
Very moving,
a lot of fun.
Sure. Well, next time we get together, Troy and Andrea and Celeste, Todd and I are going to get out and get into some action on some terrain outside the factory here. And real quickly, give me sort of the price range.
So it starts at about $18,000, and we have 3 different sizes. We have, you know, a mini, which a child can get in, and so you know, we also have a standard size, and even for tall people, we have a gentleman that bought one that was 6'8" and was able to fit in it comfortably. And so they start at about $18,000 and go up from there, depending on the options.
Gotcha. Well, next time we get together, as I said, we'll get outside. But boy, you talk about a great application for a GoFundMe campaign. Boy, if you know someone who would love to get outside, someone you want to drag along and finally say, hey, we're going camping, you got to come with us. Wouldn't this be an amazing way to help get those funds together? So think about it. Anyway, we'll get you outdoors with us coming up here in just a couple of minutes. It's TerrainHopper, and wait till you see what Todd can do.
Look at that.
And this
thing.
is Zach, but what do you see Todd in motion? It's pretty
I'm
impressive.
excited to see you out in the terrain a little bit there. I bet that thing is no joke. Right. We have to go. But we'll see you in a second.
Story, yes, we will. Looking forward to that.
AZAM is back.
All right, Cory is at TerrainHopper. It's a Tempe company that makes terrain vehicles for people that have some challenges.
And it's really cool.
Oh, are they lined up for some sort of a race? Cory,
I
do
want
we
to
have some sort of
see.
contest?
Well, we could race. However, my model is designed for low torque. I get out of the gate fast, but Todd here has more of the top speed, so he is definitely going to outdistance me. I don't know what Zach's driving over there, but Todd LeMay is the president and CEO of this operation, and give folks at home an idea of. We touched on it earlier, but when you describe your mission to people who've never heard of your company before, what are you up to here?
Our mission is to get as many people as possible out enjoying nature. And you know, if that means going out on the beach, if that means going hiking with their friends, if that means going and you know, doing anything outdoors. You know, I think it's so important for people's health and well-being to be outdoors, and these allow them to go do all those things, participate, go camping, go hiking, go on the beach.
Well, why don't you take a spin there? I'm going to catch up to you here in just a second. We're watching Zach in motion there, and as I mentioned earlier, if you know somebody who loves the outdoors, but perhaps is new to his or her wheelchair, or just has never been out hiking or at the beach or camping and is unable to go along, this is an amazing option. And Todd, he's been in a wheelchair his entire life, and he tells us he grew up about 20 minutes from the beach and was able to finally get to the beach under his own power not that long ago. Now, Todd, if you don't mind, let's swing over here a little bit closer to me. How has this changed your own life? I mean, I'm sure you've been mobile. You're a go-getter, obviously, but this must be as exciting for you as a user as it is for any of your customers, right?
It is very exciting. You know, I had not been on the beach under my own power until 2 years ago. I'm 47, so 45 years of not being able to go out on the beach. I only could watch it from the parking lot. And so now to take other people out and see the joy that I can give them, you know, by, you know, getting them a TerrainHopper, you know, getting them on the beach and hiking and doing those things, it's just, you know, it's very rewarding for me.
Yeah, and this isn't just for flat surfaces as we're on here. The grades that you can take are unbelievable. Show me with your hand, if you would, what's about a 45-degree angle? You can go up or down about what grades? Demonstrate.
You can go up about 35 and you can go down about 45-degree grade. It's very, very safe.
You must see some startled looks from people who, or you're trying to drag down a 45-degree angle in one of these things.
Yeah, we've actually driven these down a flight of stairs. We don't necessarily recommend it, but it's capable of doing that.
Gotcha. Give us your website.
The website is TerrainHopper. That's TerrainHopper, hopperusa.com. And our number here at our factory is 833-846-7737. And if anyone here local would love to come down and do a test drive, we would love to take them out. You know, as you can see, we've got a little area out here for them to test drive. And and we ship all over the country. So if you know anybody that is mobility impaired, we can send anywhere in the U.S.
Or I'm sure you're going to find some people who are going to say, no, I'll drive it home myself. TerrainHopper USA. Boy, and as I said before, you talk about a great idea for a GoFundMe campaign. I have a feeling that Todd's going to be selling a lot of these, and I'm sure you could motivate your friends. Boy, you're going to bumper cars with me?
Oh, watch out.
Oh, you can take me down.
He doesn't play,
Oh,
Cory.
see, there he goes,
Blondie.
showing off with the donuts.
You're still
All
a
right,
novice
we'll
on
see
that
you soon,
thing.
you guys.
Wow.
That
they
is
can
really
move
cool.
around.
That
Yeah.
is.
You know,
That is one of the coolest inventions.
That's my story today. But, you know, they're not cheap. But you talk about a life changer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Your
know,
whole
and
quality of
investing
life changes with the ability to do something like that.
To-
Go
to-
places that
yeah, go places.
everybody else can go.
Well, think
and
about it.
do.
If you're in a wheelchair, how else do you get to the beach? You'd have somebody have to carry you, right?